He's like, you're going to be the main bad guy, you set up the entire thing, and you shrink the hero, and everything, blah, blah, blah. It's awesome. I show up, I go, sweet dreams, detective, and you never see me again. I was like, sweet, here's when I come back. What's your number? We'll call you. Never coming back. It's like flashback to this guy. And that's all. He never has a line. So, but that got me into like the whole Funimation world. And I did a show called Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yes!
I played Shunjin, which was just a smelty bastard. We did that, and then kind of bumped in and out of different shows. I did do, like, of course, Dragon Ball Z will be recorded until, the end of time. So 2012, even past that, they're like, we got more Dragon Ball Z we can do. Let's just redo it all. 5,000 episodes. So there's a little bit of DBZ, and then Mike McFarlane, funny story. Mike McFarlane brings me in, and he was one of the first people that ever auditioned me, and he brings me in for this character on a show called Full Metal Alchemist. You ready for it? And it's this character called Greed. So he was like, go in and let me just see what you do. And the first cue is literally like 2 minutes straight of maniacal laughter. And I learned something that day. I learned that me building maniacal laughter sounds like a dolphin having an asthma attack. It was not good. And Mike, I pushed his patience. He's like, just like, I was like, why don't you just come in here and do it? And it's the only time I've ever heard a director come through the talk back and go, hey, why don't you just step on up, man? And I lost the gig. And I'm like beating my steering wheel on the way home. I was like, I'm not good enough. I need to quit. And a couple months later, he calls me back and he's like, round 2, I think I've got a better character for you. I think it's going to work. And it was this pale-skinned, heartless, cold, evil, calculating, lovely bastard named Archer. Why do girls scream for Archer? I don't get it. Not the guy you want to bring home to mom, okay? No, I'm dating him. Not a good guy. And it's so funny because the same thing happened in Code Geass. I thought at first, I was like, this guy's a good guy. He's a soldier. He's a leader. He's going to, like, kill an entire village without any recourse or it's fine, kill the kids, I don't care, string them up, burn them, it's fine. So as the show progressed, I was like, wow, this guy is a real jackass. But then, same thing happened. Anybody watch Code Geass? Wait, Schneisel. Who has not seen the entire episode, or the entire season? You're going to be mad. For the sake of the group. I thought Schneisel was a good guy. He plays chess, he's got cool hair, he's very gregarious, and he's trying to completely rule his planet with an iron fist. So I was like, really, we get down to like the last 3 episodes, and a lot of stuff is all surprise for us. We're on the same journey you guys. When you watch the show, it's basically the same thing as we are. We're like, no, I'm dying? Come back though, right? Yeah, that was Code Geass was a lot of fun. What else have we done? Mike McFarlane again. After Full Metal, he is auditioning for the show, and I come in, and a lot of times it's like, pick 4 characters, and as the lead, I'm like, I can't do that. And so I was like, I want to do this guy, this guy, and this guy. So I go and I do my thing, and Mike goes, would you do me a favor? Would you read for this one character? I'm like, I don't think I can do that, man. It's just not really my wheelhouse. He's like, just give it a shot. Let me see what you can do. And so I did it. And it was this really charming, yes sir. Oh, yeah, please. I marked that, if you know what I mean. That smell. I know. It was this kind of interesting show. It was dark and gothic, and the world was beautiful, and it was in the future, but it was still kind of in the past, and it was after the apocalypse. The Catholic Church had taken over the entire world, and the Vatican was now the government, and it was run by this like really cool army called the AX, and you had a priest that was really cool and bumbling, and he was a vampire that feeds on vampires. And I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot, and it was the lovely character of Abel Nyroyd, and I got it. And I immediately fell head over heels madly in love with this character because it was the first chance in a anime series where number one it was a lead, and I had a lot of room to be just absolutely crazy and bumbling, and I don't know exactly what to be dark evil. And it was such a beautiful show, such a well-written show, and everyone said, "Are they gonna do a season 2?" For those of you who don't know, the creator of the show actually died before the show was even finished. So yeah, so it's such a shame. And for the Japanese, that's his vision. It's his dream child, and nobody wants to touch it. Nobody thinks that would be like sacrilege to. Well, let's just pick it up and run with it. And so I don't know if there will ever be. I want to know more stuff about Cain and Seth, and there's whole things. Hey, Excalibur, it's really walking in. Ooh, get in here. There's their 1,000 provisos. So Trinity Blood was a really cool show. And then at the same time, literally, I would jump in the one session, do Trinity Blood, go down the hall, and then walk into Basilisk. Anyone seen? Okay, I know you've seen the show. Basilisk is basically Romeo and Juliet with ninjas. Can't go wrong there. And how's it going to end? I think you know. It's a great death scene. And then there was another show, hilarious, that my lovely little sister Laura Bailey plays the lead, a little short, fraternally or whatever. We're not related, but she's my sister. Go with it. Put this on YouTube right now. Oh my God, they're related. He said it. Laura Bailey plays this short little boy that can't seem to keep his clothes on. Is infatuated with his own parts, and has this hero that he watches on TV named Action Bastard. You want to watch the show? Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And I remember they put this up on YouTube, which was my audition, and Zach Bolt goes and he's like, so just go and read that, and then we'll see what you do with this. I'm like, the character's name is Action Bastard? Really? That's his name? They're like, we're going to see if we can get it passed. We're not, because it's originally Action Man in the Japanese. We're like, we just want to kind of take the show and go, and the writers on it, Jared Hedges was the main writer on it, and never before in the script have I seen, because you'll have the script, and then off to the side, every once in a while you'll have, or you could do this, which is just a different version, an alternate version of the same line. Every line, especially for Action Bastard, was like 8. And all of them were gold. Any one of them was just freaking hilarious. So, Action Bastard, was a lot of fun to do. And the same director for that also did Darker Than Black. Yeah. November 11th. What a cool guy. And I finally got to do a British accent, which was great. So I played, Jack Simon, British Foreign Minister, who has to pay the price of the smoke every time he uses his power. So that was a lot of fun. And then Zach Bolton gets the lovely show Soul Eater, and that's where Excalibur comes from. So in between all those anime series and craziness, there's a lot of video games. I moved out to LA, back in like 2006, and I started working on Naruto, started working on Bleach, which is really funny because I played. Who watches Bleach? Anybody? Okay. Kadia, okay, leader of the Bounce, trying to take down the Soul Society. We know who that is, right? And then in the movie, you have Ganryu. Same guy, longer hair and a scar, and both of them gets his ass kicked by Johnny Yanabashi. So it's so funny, man, because I see Johnny, I'm still just like, because he really is a triple degree black belt ninja shinobi, could kill you with his eyes.
Don't forget Power Ranger.
And there's a Power Ranger. It's like, he does backflips just for fun, and I can do one of these things is not with the hand. So Naruto and Bleach, I play Yamato in the Naruto Shippuden series. I also play Pain.
Yes.
Which is cool. And I didn't know we could say this.